but it's the Indian Arts and Crafts Act. It was part of policies under Franklin Roosevelt that became known as the Indian New Deal, which encouraged self-government and cultural retention and so forth. And that protects Indian artists. At the time, in 1935, it was really to protect them from kind of cheap Japanese jewelry that made with Indian designs. It's since become more than that. And it says that you cannot sell as Indian arts or crafts unless they're actually made by Indians, and that comes to be that's an enrolled citizen of a federally recognized tribe. And the fines were substantially increased in the 1990s for doing that. The main foci of Indian art today are Santa Fe, where there's an Indian art market every February, and that's where IAIA is, and then in Oklahoma. Those are the two principal loci of Indian art, although it exists all over the country, obviously. The current boom in Indian art stems from the late 1960s. And then graduates from IAIA, the Institute of American Indian Art in Santa Fe, were graduating then in the late 60s and really formed the basis of contemporary Indian art.
SWIA is our community that brings together all the different tribes in the United States.
Started in 1922 as an organization that had a very similar mission. That was simply to promote American Indian art. Indian Market has always had a presence on the plaza. It started off as a very small, humble show with maybe a dozen artists, and now it has expanded to include approximately 930 artists and 750 booths, and it overtakes downtown Santa Fe. The economic impact is quite substantial, between 80 to 100 million. Some of these art forms are critical to our ceremonies, to our lifestyles, to our ways of dress. And so if we have artists who don't practice some of these forms, much like some of our language, will struggle to keep them as part of our cultural identity.